Hey guys, this is GPD Handheld here, and it has been a while since I've actually do any tests for the GPD Win 2. And so in this video, I'm gonna show you guys a quick test for the GPD Win 2. And the game that I'm gonna test today is actually one of the favorite games that I enjoy. Favorite first-person shooter that is released a while back. It is not the latest game, but it is a very fun cooperative shooter. That is Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 has been a very famous RPG-like first-person shooter games. I believe this is the game that actually precedes loot-based shooters that we have today, such as Destiny 2, or even MMO such as Warframe. Sorry about the focus. And as such, I believe this type of game is a game that will appeal to plenty of users here. And with this, I'm gonna show you guys a test for the game. I will be running the game at 10 watts. So just to be clear with you guys, this is running at a 10 watts performance, and this is the performance that you guys can expect when you get your Win 2. So let's get to the game straight away. You can see here a little bit of a fingerprint here. I believe that the screen of a GPD Win 2 is actually not laminated. I mean, it is a laminated screen, but it is not a screen that is coated with anti-fingerprint materials, so that as a XD Plus, just like a XD Plus, it is actually quite easy to get into the fingerprints into the system. But that's the Borderlands 2, and here I'm gonna show you guys the settings that I use. Just to show you guys, the controller is set into the controller mode, and you guys can see that the games you're think is using the Xbox 360 controller. So the graphical settings that I use is such. Brightness is a little bit up, 7. HUD is usual. HUD skew is 100%. UI sway is on, and field of view is 80. Resolution undefined. But I will set it to, in this case, I will set it to actually 960 times 544. This is a PS Vita resolution, and frame rate is capped at 60 frames per second. Anisotropic Filtering is 2x. Bullet Decals is normal. V-Sync is off. Foliage distance is near. Texture quality is medium. Game detail is medium. Ambient Oclusion is off. Depth of field is off, and FXAA is off. View distance is medium, and physics effects is actually set to low. Textural fade is on. Colorblind mode is off, and that's the settings that we use. Controller is natively supported here, just to show you guys. Alright. Also, you guys can be take a look at the frame rate counter here. The frame rate counter of this site that will show how the games runs at the moment. So right now I will go into a game. Continue my game. This is in the early stage of the game, and it is running quite fine here. So just show you, there's when we go around, we have around 30-35. I am sure that the performance will improve once the assets has been loaded into the system, and we get into 30 plus frames per second. And here is the settings. Now that the game asset has been loaded, you guys can see that the performance will smooth up plentiful. We are at near 60 frames per second right now. And why is this happening? I believe the reason that this is happening is actually due to the game is using Unreal Engine 3. The assets is actually loading into the systems. When the assets is loaded into the system, due to the lack of GDDR5 memories inside the GPD XD Plus, not GPD plus GPD Win 2, we get some kind of a slowdown. But once the texture has been loaded into the system, it get back to the better performance. Right now I try to burst something just like this. I try to shoot this particles thing, this fire particles, and there's a little frame drops, and right now you can see actually the lighting is quite good in this case. It's near sunset, and I'll try to get into a battle soon. It's a little bit hard for me to get into the view because I'm actually looking at the viewfinder of my camera right now. Not the viewfinder, I'm actually looking at the LCD of my camera right now. So since the maps here is a little bit too small, it's a little bit hard for me to see. But just bear with me. So I will try to go to the mission area. This is still the first zone of a game, and we get a pretty smooth frame rate. I have to apologize because it has been a while since I made an GPD XT Plus video, and sorry, GPD Win 2 video, and since that I'm quite busy with my life, so I only have the times to get back to the game. We are currently at 40, 42, 46 frames per second. Not the best frame rate ever, but I believe the PS Vita version is running even worse. We are in a battle now. Sorry, you have to bear with me of my bad performance due to the lack of direct viewing on the GPD Win 2 is actually quite hard for me. I can only look at the screen of my camera. Okay, let's try to burst something. Alright. Oh no. In this case, I'm doing very bad. Oh no, I'm doing so bad. Just have to be bear with me due to inability to aim at this current settings. I have to take care of my camera, one hand, and on the other hand I have to play the games, and thus it's a little bit hard for me to get a perfect gameplay. But I'll try my best in this case. And right now, I'll try to go back to the same place, and we are actually at night now. The color of the sky is actually beautiful. The art style shows well even on the small screen. It's actually make the screen even better. It's less jagged edge in games like this in comparison to in a pure 3D games such as the recent such as I have to give some examples such as Battlefield or Call of Duty. Because this game is actually using having a black outline at in most objects, thus it shows less, it hides the jagged edge a little bit better. Alright, we actually have some spots now, and this is a very good game. You can often pick up this game very cheap on Steam. Even in a heat of battle, is running very fine. As you can see, is 50 to 60 frames. I think it's a little bit more near the 50 frames average, but it is still a very good game. Oh no, sorry, we are doing quite bad here. To throw a grenade here. Alright, hopefully we can get a second win in this case. Chances are low, but we just have to bear with it. I've died again, sorry. I guess it's a little bit hard for me to play in this way. When I do enjoy this game on my own, it's easier to control. Simply due to the having access to the full control without the need to look at the camera screen. But never mind, it's a fine try. We have able to see the aurora. We can see the aurora. Very beautiful sky here, and the graphics is pretty good on the GPD Plus. and we're going to jump here, and we go back to the same place, and we get some money here. Alright, our money is full. here yes, money is I see that there's a money sign here. I believe this is a box. Alright, we get $1. It's a little bit of money, but it is money anyway. I would want to pick up $1 if I find one in the street, but luck often doesn't side up with me, so I never found any money on the street before. Alright, we are going back to the same place, and going to face this rodeo again. Alright, let's jump. I personally really enjoy this game because the sense that it is less stressful, and since we are not having a time to play seriously, I'm going down, and hopefully we don't die when we go down. There's some maglet, easier to control in a sense that it is easier compared to other creatures. That's a human being. Alright, let's try switch our gun here. Our basic rifle when we start that we get when we start the game. Alright, it's a challenge complete. This submachine gun has a higher firing rate. Let's throw some grenade and show you guys a frame rate. Alright. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful fireworks. But it doesn't actually hurt anything. Alright, Bouillon. Yeah. Let's get the health bar. Is lower than this, so I will try to discard something and get this this equipment. There's plenty of guns that I don't need, and that I want to throw away. I'll just get this one and put this at my rifle, and I'll just throw away this one. So we'll pick up this quick shield. Money is always good. I hope that in a real world I can pick up money just like this. But it never happens. It only happens in the world of Pandora, Borderlands. This game is actually very nice, and it is not available on Nintendo Switch. It is available on PlayStation Vita. If I have the time, I will show you guys how the games run on a Vita. It runs horribly. Seriously, it runs very bad. And we can run at 60 frames per second on the Win 2 is actually a good news for us. I believe this game is also available on NVIDIA Tegra. However, I cannot test it on GPD XT Plus because, as you guys know, I've got a few requests from you guys regarding running NVIDIA Tegra based games on GPD XT Plus. I'm sorry, I will say that it's very unlikely that the XT Plus will run these games well, but alright. I have a new skill points, and it's very unlikely for this game to be able to run very well because simply due to the reason that this game is actually these Tegra games and NVIDIA Tegra devices actually more powerful than the XT Plus itself. XT Plus is considered quite a low-end device, but alright, I set a turret, and I'll show you guys that it works very well. But on the Win 2, it works like a magic. 60 frames per second gaming on these portable devices. To be honest, I rarely play devices other than portable devices these days. I have a PlayStation 4 Pro and an Xbox One, FPS, but I don't play those much more these days, because the experience that I get and that I'm able to play on the go is actually much better compared to other devices out there. So that's all for a quick small test for Borderlands 2 on GPD Win 2, and I hope you guys enjoy this quick test. My conclusion for this test is that it is running well, near 60 frames per second at 10 watts, but it will drop when the game is loading new textures and if you are running very fast. But the performance is much better compared when you are playing on a 360 or when you are playing on other devices. That's all. Thank you for watching this quick short video, and like if you like, subscribe if you want to see more of the same video, more of a video from me, and have a nice day. Thank you so much, and have fun.